Okay. What would you recommend for those that are new to wine as far as what to look for, how to taste, smell?
I'd say trust your judgment. Even if you're a novice starting wine lover, to take your time, really enjoy it, and realize that even though you're starting, you may know more than people that have been around wine for a lot of years. And always be sure to get, when you're drinking the wine, get it all around your mouth when you're tasting it. People have a tendency to taste it right at the tip of the mouth, and you have salty, sweet, tart areas of your tongue. When you're smelling it while you're swirling it, is because you're wanting to get a lot from the aroma. A lot of wine tasting is not just the flavors of it, because after you try wine after wine after wine, your palate gets blown. So be sure to inhale deeply the wine and swirl it around, because that's going to tell you a lot about that. It's also going to tell you whether there is anything wrong with the wine if you smell something off or corky. When you open a wine, give it a little chance to open up. It's like a living thing. It's been in that bottle for a long time. And sometimes it'll have a little funk to the aroma. So sometimes if you think something's wrong, kind of set it aside for a moment. Let it kind of open up and breathe and stretch, and then try it again. But it's mainly just trust your judgment with wine. And always be sure to, if it's a big red wine, let it aerate. Get it out, get it in a decanter in the glass for a little while, because what's going to happen is that it has been shut down. If not, by the end of that bottle, it's going to be perfect, and you're going to have none left, and you're not going to want to share it with your friends. You're going to want to drink it all yourself.
And what do you love most about Quintessa wines?
There's a lot of passion to making this. It's family owned. I think there's a lot of connection to the property here. Since we make Quintessa all under one roof, our winemaker can be out in these vineyards in 2 minutes. There's a lot of history to it and a lot of love that goes into this, and I think it transfers over to the wine. Every year this wine's a reflection of the property, between the blend being different year to year and the vineyards that we choose on the property. It's definitely a reflection of the best off the property.
That's amazing. And what kind of food would you recommend pairing with some of these?
Wow. You know, I know I'm prejudiced that I love this wine, but it's a very food-friendly wine. When they're blending this, their goal is to give you the best, and when they do that, they know you're going to have this over a nice meal and share it with your friends. And by saying that, this can go anywhere depending on the year, from with a salmon with a good flavorful sauce, all the way up to a nice roasted lamb. A big, nice ribeye steak would be wonderful with this, because of all that nice flavors, fat. It just is wonderful. But if I could, I'd have it with like a duckling or a beautiful steak, or maybe an osso buco would be wonderful with this wine.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.